And hello again, everyone. We welcome you to the reservation in Fairview. We are set for a big night of volleyball in the Green Meadows Conference as two of the heavyweights in the GMC are set to square off as the state-ranked undefeated Rams of Tinora have come to Fairview to take on the Apaches. With Miles Holliday, I'm Randy Roberts. Partner, this game has determined the winner of the Green Meadows Conference the last 8 years, and there's no reason to think that this one won't have something to do with it again this year.
Yeah, where else would you rather be than right here, right now, Randy? This is an unbelievable atmosphere. This place is packed because it's outstanding volleyball and two terrific volleyball teams about to match up.
And this one is going to be a big one, so let's dive into some of the information here, partner. We said Tinora comes in at undefeated. They're 8-0. Won their opener GMC play, were state ranked in the very first 7-division state poll that came out yesterday, picking up a number 5 ranking in Division 6. They have won 5 of the last 8 GMC championships in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and then 2021. So Fairview's knocked them off the last couple of years, and the Rams are looking to get back on track this year.
And they can do it, right? Because this is a well-oiled machine, Randy. You look at the stat sheet for Tinora, there is not a chink in the armor absolutely anywhere. They are efficient on the offensive end, outstanding on the defensive end. Coach Bretta Hegarty has them playing elite-level volleyball.
On the flip side, Fairview comes in at 6-2, also won their opener in the Green Meadows Conference. Their 2 losses came in action on Saturday when they ended up 4th in the Kalida Invitational, falling to another couple of really good volleyball teams in Liberty Benton and Delta St. John's.
Yeah, that Pioneer Day tournament in Kalida is known for great volleyball, so you got to give Allison Cholik a lot of credit. Iron sharpens iron, right? So go play the very best. Lost to Liberty Benton, lost to Delta St. John's on the last 2 on Saturday. So they're going to have to rebound in a hurry, forget those matches, learn quickly, and be ready for this one here tonight.
And it's going to be a funny thing to say as we look at the 2-time defending GMC champions in Fairview. When you look at this roster, this looks like a team that really is about a year away from being really, really good.
Yeah, well, remember, they lost Kelly Kreitz, the all-world player. All she did this past weekend playing Division II volleyball, 17 kills. So she has picked up where she left off, right? And they lost their amazing setter, Hammer. So this is a program, though, that Allison Cholik's got to the part, Randy, where they just kind of refill, reload, and the expectation remains the same.
Yeah, they've done that with the junior Patience McDaniel. 127 kills so far through 8 games, so looking forward to a good one. So while we have a few seconds, Miles, let's take a look at some keys to the game in this one. Let's start with the visiting Tinora Rams.
Yeah, number 1, right? This is absolutely insane. 25 of 26, 18 in a row. That's how many sets that they've won, Randy. They are red hot. They have only dropped 1 set all season long, 18 in a row. So start off fast. Let everybody know that you're the dominant team. Number 2, sleight of hand. It's a 2-setter system. Ella Schlablin and Zoe Roesti, 180 assists on 142 assists. So make sure you get the sets where you want them early. It makes it tough defensively when you know that there's 2 setters on the floor. And then number 3, turn the page to victory. Oh boy, what a player Paige Gamby is. 99 kills, 85 digs. She is so good, Randy, she plays all the way around.
While we have, can we quickly run through the keys of the game for Fairview?
Let's do it, man. Number 1, best serve early, 62 aces on the year, 90% service rate. Randy, I really think their service has to be dominant to stay in this game here tonight. Number 2, off the net. They're going to have to set the ball off the net because Tinora is fantastic at blocks. That is going to have to be Kaufman with 182 assists that does the job there. And then dump it deep. If they're out of system, they got to get over the net, go back corners, try to get this Tinora offense going backwards first.
So again, the last 8 GMC champions have come from this matchup. We're expecting another good one. Tinora and Fairview will have it for you next year on NWOhio.live.
In 1951, DeRochers began servicing their valued customers by repairing radios. Since then, there have been many changes, but one thing has remained the same: DeRochers' continued commitment to providing first-class service to their dedicated customers. DeRochers no longer services radios, but we do service all the major brand appliances. To schedule outstanding service for your appliance repair needs, please call 734-457-9999. Mention this ad and receive a special discount on your initial call. DeRochers, your appliance experts.
Discover your potential at Four County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose Four County Career Center.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Well, during that timeout, our graphics department, also known as Ken Reeker, pretty hard at work and put together the starting lineups for this one tonight. So let's give you the starting lineups tonight. First for the Tinora Rams.
Yeah, take a look at Gamby, Morris, Nagel, Snyder, Roesti, and Krebs. Paige Sebring is the libero. Now keep in mind that Krebs leads this team with 24 blocks. She is a monster in the middle. And Kenzie Nagel also does a good job, 62 kills. Leads the team in hitting at 347.
They do it by up front. It's kind of a committee. You talked about Gamby, 99 kills, or over 100 now. It looks pretty good, but couple of big bodies.
And big thanks to Michael Sebring. He is a stat maven over at Tinora. He got us some stats. Coach Haggerty got us some stats. So we were statted up for Tinora.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup now for the Fairview Apaches. And there's some big hitters there. The junior Patience McDaniel, talked about her in the pregame. 127 kills, 16 aces, 75 digs to lead this Fairview team.
This is a team that, Randy, we have had many times over the years, and what's their theme always? Nothing hits the floor, right? They will hustle everything. So if Tenora's going to win, they're going to have to outplay them. This is a Fairview team that doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and they always have great leadership. Abby Smith, number 6 right there. She is a fantastic leader for this team. She's going to have a great night serving 9 aces on the year, so they're going to have to slice and dice this Tinora team up early. And you see Aubrey Hammer, the younger sister of Haley Hammer, one of the best setters in school history, graduated last year.
Yeah, Abby Smith, a player that feels like has been a part of this Fairview program just about forever. But deep and talented team, so we come wrapping up the introductions to the lineups here. So looking forward to this one. So I want to thank everyone for joining us here in NWOhio.live. We're back with you on Tuesday and Thursday of next week.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yep.
So getting into the heart of the volleyball season. So this is the second night of competition in the Green Meadows Conference. NWOAL getting their second games in. Buckeye Border beginning conference play now. So things starting to heat up, and we're starting to learn who the contenders and the pretenders are.
Now, both these teams, their schedule's really heating up. Tinora, after this one, they have a 6-1 Evergreen and then a 6-2 Ottawa Hills team, looking at them on the schedule. And then for Fairview, the next two, they have Swan, who's 7-2. Boy, Cowboy does a great job every year, right? They're always solid. And then Otsego after that, who are sitting at 5-3. So both teams going to be tested not only tonight, but in the early part of their next schedule.
And of course, volleyball, along with some of the other sports, mainly soccer's the other big one in the fall, going through some postseason changes. Everyone talked about the changes of basketball, expanding the number of divisions and the opportunity for more players and teams to compete district, regional, state level. That's going on in volleyball as well, the expansion to 7 divisions. So interesting to see how that's all going to play out, which just makes that tournament draw Sunday that at least I enjoy a little bit more tougher now, because now you basically have doubled the number of brackets.
It is a point of contention, isn't it? In every sport, you get the old timers that don't want the expansion, and you get kind of the new people. Look, if it gets kids more opportunities, what's wrong with that? I like that.
Now I'm with you. It's watered down. Well, it's a system that was broken. So let's let's do something to try to fix it.
Right. There was a huge discrepancy between the lower division teams and the higher division teams, right? It was unfair, so now more kids are going to have an opportunity.
So we are just about ready to go as the liberos will be subbed in.
This will be a fun one. If both coaches about as intense as you get for volleyball.
That is the correct word. And this place is about as full as we have ever seen for volleyball.
Yeah, it's got a big fight feel to it, doesn't it?
You see the stands, the normal full stands are the ones to your left, and they are full. Where we are perched up here in the stage, that is full behind us. They've pulled down the extra bleachers used for basketball, and those are full. So
how do you feel about the student section being behind us?
That's something we deal with on a regular basis. So
I like it. I like it.
So it looks like quick substitution. The problem with the lineup for Fairview, and they had to make another change to get the correct personnel in, and still waiting to let the libero get waved in. Now we are good to go. So volleyball, one of those odd sports, right, when it comes to substitutions and how it works, making sure the right people get in. Aubrey Hammer will have the opening service. We are underway. A tip at the net by Tinora. Fairview's going to play this one. One will be partially blocked. See the Rams going on the attack. In the middle, it's going to be a good kill, and it starts with Kenzie Nagel.
Boy, Kenzie Nagel. Did you see her athleticism, Randy? Got back in her hurry and then launched herself towards the net. Huge kill. 62 to start, 63 right now.
So Avery Morris, the senior, first to serve for Tinora. The lefty sends one. It rolls up off the shoulder of Aubrey Hammer, an early ace, and Tinora has the first 2 points of the night.
Just kind of floated on Hammer. Next thing you know, it goes off the shoulder. 2-0 early, Tinora.
Morris set for her second serve. This one just died in between the front and back row. That one didn't quite get all of it for Patience McDaniel. We talked about what she's able to do on the attack. Gets enough there.
Yeah, kind of on the outside part of the hand, right? Rolled it almost like a changeup. Didn't hit it clean, but it was effective.
Sends the serve back over to the Apaches, down 2-1 as Abby Smith serves this one into the net.
Abby Smith, one of the best serving aces on this Fairview team. Got to be disappointed in that effort. She is a perfectionist.
So here is the libero, Paige Sebring, ready to serve for the Rams. That one just barely clears the tape, but it's playable for Fairview as McDaniel just not enough juice on that one to get it up and over the net.
Well, you see how important the serve is for Tinora. The first pass, difficult. Couldn't get it to Kaufman in a workable way. Next thing you know, it's another point for Tinora.
Fairview playing just a little bit tight here early on, down 4-1. Able to clear one there. Nice job of the big dig out of the back row by Morris. As Tinora to go on the attack. Fairview come back with it. Good job from that back row, getting that over by Hammer as the Apaches will pick up the point there.
Now watch Paige Gamby right here do everything she could to dig it. She's going to slide underneath the net. Couldn't get it all the way back up. Good effort, though.
Yeah, diving effort ends up just short. Makes it 4-2 as we just are underway here in this opening set. Good block in the middle. Tinora will get a second opportunity. They'll clear the net. Trying to get a set up. McDaniel just gets the easy set. And now switching it up and finding an open spot. Good play in the front row there for Tinora as Tatum Krebs, the junior, comes up with a big play with the left hand.
Yeah, Krebs, who had been denied earlier in this sequence by Brubaker, says, I'm a fast learner. I'll just put it where you're not.
Send Ella Schaublin to serve. A good one by Schaublin. Allow the Apaches to play this one as McDaniel put that one right into the net. So another error against Fairview.
Don't be surprised if Allison Cholik calls a timeout quickly. They are struggling on that left-hand side, not getting good swings for Patience.
Back pass. That one is going to be blocked. Fairview will play this one. Another deflection right at the net, but Tinora with the opportunity on that far side. There's a knuckler. It gets over. It sets up McDaniel, and she's able to put that away and get the kill for Fairview.
Now watch Kenna Kaufman, though. On a dime, Gets it to Patience McDaniel, who says E-I-E-I-O. That's a big point for us.
6-3 now. And McDaniel back to serve. McDaniel has 16 aces, serving at about 90%.
That's already 2 free ones that Fairview has given away. Service error, an issue so far.
So here is Paige Gamby now ready to serve for the Rams. That one just clears the tape as well. Now able to stick out, get the, looks like someone got a left hand on that, knocked it out of play as Fairview's able to come back and get a point.
Yeah, missing Kelly Kreitz from a year ago. However, it's a better balanced offense, right? That time they went to Aubrey Hammer, 57 kills. Good swing path on that one.
Apaches with the serve. This is good serve there out of Brooklyn Zedike.
Well, how about Tatum Krebs? Not often you get a great set by your middle. Puts it where it needs to be. Tatum Krebs showing off that she's a complete player.
Here's the serve right back over to Tinora as Krebs now has won the serve. Sets one into the back row. It's Fairview trying to go to that far side, that right side. He'll clear it, comes back into the middle. And coming up through a block, Mackenzie Nagel.
But Nagel, she is a powerful one in that middle. We had a chance to visit her before the game. She was not nervous at all. Smiling, having fun.
9-4, that one is backing out of play.
And we're going to get our first timeout. Thought we'd see it. You said it correctly, partner. Fairview just out of sorts. Allison Cholik going to talk it over.
So 10-4 early in this opening set. We do want to make a correction. I believe should go Nagel and not Nagel.
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 Let's
so
do
we'll
it.
Go Nagel. All right, our game tonight brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate doesn't have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. And we're brought to you by Brian Ford, your 7-time Presidential Award dealer. Celebrating 25 years in business, visit them at brianford.com. 10-4 in this opening set. Fairview getting good job from that back row. Hammer steps up now, coming up to the net, trying to find just an open space. And now active hands up front. Abby Smith being a part of the big point there for Fairview.
Just hung up long enough, not enough on it. And Abby Smith says, denied. Abby Smith is one of the big-time players on this Fairview team defensively. 12 blocks coming into today.
And Fairview will come back with an ace there. It's Chloe Panico. Sophomore steps up.
Yeah, Randy, how good has this Tinora team been? That's only the 26th receive error all year long.
Wow. There is not a lot of weaknesses in this game as that one will touch the out-of-bounds antenna, marker, stick.
Home run, foul pole.
A foul pole, the fair pole, the out pole.
The pin.
The pin. And now, trouble again. It's Tinora waiting for a pass. It ends up going into the net. So we talk about how Tinora doesn't make mistakes. Back to back to back. Fairview able to put a small run together.
The serve has been outstanding since the timeout for Fairview.
Just barely keeping it alive. The left-handed effort from Morris ends up in the net. Fairview's battled all the way back and made this a one-point game.
Chloe Panico, the sophomore, been absolutely outstanding from this back line.
Continues the solid serving there. And now getting the kill from the back row is McDaniel.
It's easy, right? When you serve it well, put it in a tough spot, Tinora can't get in system. Next thing you know, you're getting free hits on your end. Great timeout by Allison Cholik. This team is rejuvenated since then.
Serve, however, ends up in the net. So after Fairview battled all the way back to tie it, Tinora will now retake the serve with the lead. As it looks like we will see Zoe Roasti in to serve. play for Fairview, trying to make something happen. That one tipped at the net. Tinora will play this. Morris gets it back, and I believe Tinora is going to be called for 4 hits.
Avery Morris with the left-handed attack on the outside, wasn't able to get it over top to tape. Good job by the top side official.
Good clean serve out of Fairview that time. Tinora having to get a little creative to get that one up and over. McDaniel's attempt is blocked as we play on. Coming around to that right side, a good tip up and over. Abby Smith steps up and gets a point.
McKenna Kaufman with a great little set on the outside. Run a little round wheel about. Big time kill for Abby Smith. Doesn't have to be 1,000 miles an hour, just finds the turf.
Patchy's gonna come back with an ace as well as that one was deflected out. It's Aubrey Hammer now stepping up. Fairview has its biggest lead. The block comes back. That's going to be another 4-hit call as it never clears the net.
A great shot of Abby Smith looking at Coach Cholik like, yeah, I actually got a piece of that one, Coach. That one went our way.
So now a 3-point lead as that one is all reflex. Keep that alive and ends up going for another ace.
Timeout coming up for Tinora. Britta Haggerty says, yep, it's time to settle things down.
At 15-11 Fairview here as we continue in this opening set. We want to tell you that our game tonight brought to you by Chappie's Snappy Dogs. New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look up Chappie's Snappy Dogs on Facebook. And we're brought to you by Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit Bricks to Clicks in person, 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. Always, as Miles likes to say, have new stuff in.
Unbelievable. I love stopping out there just to see what he gets in from week to week. It rotates so quickly.
15-11, Fairview on a run. The Apaches at one point trailed 10-4 in this opening set.
Well, the timeout by Allison Cholik. It's been a different match since then.
It has been. Serving has got unbelievably better, and it continues here with Hammer. Gets a good set. Morris with that left hand able to come across the net. We'll see a good look here.
A good shot by our top cam, Curtis Aldrich. Right on it, Curtis. The lefty of Morris delivers for Tinora. Gives them an opportunity to dig into this Fairview lead.
Sends Sophia Stark back to serve. And a heads-up play by Fairview. They had that thing surrounded. Ayla Singer, the junior, saw number 10 back up. Let it bounce out of play. The serve comes right back over to the Apaches.
Tremendous communication by Aubrey Hammer. Let her teammate know.
Trying to get set up in the middle, and it looks like a good kill there out of Kenzie Noggle.
Yeah, Kenzie Noggle is just unstoppable in the middle. Keep feeding down. There is no answer. Keep feeding her because there is no answer from Fairview.
16-13. Fairview trying to come up with something off of this Tinora serve. One's going to hit off that low ceiling. Everything in play here. Fairview able to take advantage of it.
That's a shame because Paige Gamby played it about as well as you could. Took the angle away, but sometimes Plinko breaks out, and it usually favors Fairview somehow.
Kenna Coffin, it's a good serve. Big attack there. Fairview able to come up with that one as Krebs said that thing loaded up. And how about Fairview able to battle back to get the point?
You better have some courage when you play volleyball. And look at the back. Who was that? Was that Vogelsong that took it? No, that was actually Aubrey Hammer that said, I'll take your best shot and I'll put it back in the air. Impressive volleyball.
It's Kaufman to serve again. Looking for that corner. Tinora is going to play this one. And they'll get a good setup there. Gamby comes up with a big kill.
Yeah, a little volleyball karma, right? Gamby had that great play a moment ago. This time she gets an opportunity to show off her swing on the outside. Goes right through, unabated. Big time point for Tinora.
Schaublin serve for the Rams. This one comes to the middle of that back row where it is playable. There's a block, and it gives Fairview second opportunity. Hammer from the back sends it long.
Yeah, one of the toughest things in volleyball to do, right? Get set from the back and come up with a kill. Shows you the respect that they have for Aubrey Hammer as a player, but still a tough thing to do.
Schaubelin with another serve, trying to get this set up. And that one is going to be deflected at the net, but still enough for Fairview.
Now let's go back to one of our keys, Randy. Off the net, right? Allows your hitters to navigate the block because they have spacing. Great job by Kenna Kaufman, putting in a good spot for McDaniel.
Fairview back with the serve, and a good one there out of McDaniel. Setting up the wall in that far side, but Tinora able to power through it.
You can go through a block, you can go around it, or you can use the block, go off an arm, and that's exactly what Gamby did that time.
She'll now serve. Battle at the net. And that one looking for the corner. And now Tinora wanting a look. And let's take a look at this one. Ooh.
Tough call. One of those that could have gone either way. Tinora, though, finally gets a tough call go their way.
Now with the block, sends it back to Fairview. Setting up in the middle, that one dug out. Perhaps, I don't know if she got all of it on that one. It's another one that goes just long in the attempt by Aubrey Hammer.
Both liberos playing really well. Liberty Vogelsong on that back row kept it alive. And how about that laser served up by Gamby?
Hammer trying to come through a block. She'll do it that time successfully as Fairview has the 2018 lead.
Just so impressed with the set by Kaufman all the way across court. And you said it right, buddy. Hammer. What does she do? She hammers it right through that block. Love it when you are so strong. You got 4 arms in front of you, and it doesn't matter. You go right through it.
Brooklyn Zedike with a good serve for Fairview. Tinora has to play this one from the back. Kaufman with the setup coming back to Hammer. And now we're going to have... We have a net violation, a line violation.
It's kind of odd. He signaled underneath the net originally, then he put up two fingers as if it was a double hit.
No, I think it was number 2.
Oh, it was? Okay, all right. I thought maybe there's 2 violations on it.
Kenna, I believe, in the middle of the net trying to get set up. Krebs with the serve once again for Tinora. As the block comes to the near side.
I believe it was Ankney that got it along with Krebs. That is a tough combination to hit through.
Tenora's come back to tie this at 20 late in this opening set. Krebs gets a good serve. Good job setting up the back pass. Krebs keep this alive as they come back. Morris coming across. I was ready for it.
A second time Morris has run the angle. There's the block in front of her. Says, you know what? I see that.
Saw the hand go up.
You were on it, buddy. You were on it. 50 cents for one hop. You're getting it.
Tinora now with the 1-point lead. Good job of the one-handed set. We're back to Tinora, but the athleticism there. McDaniel keeps that alive. Tinora trying to get set up. Morris with that left hand will get a piece. Got a hammer. Hammers is going to be deflected, but it's out of play, and Fairview will pick up the point.
This was a great rally by both teams. Hammer believes that she can deliver some heat. I'm going to hit it so hard it goes off the defense out of bounds. This has been fun. All knotted up at 21.
Serve here is a good one out of Panico.
Got to take advantage of this one.
There's Hammer again. Well, she'll get a piece of someone as that one heads out.
Oh, how do you like your wings? With a little extra hot sauce on it. Hello, Aubrey Hammer. A little Snapdragon action.
It's 22-21 Fairview with the lead. It's Tinora will use its second and final timeout of this opening set.
I hope all of them are like this, right?
This has been fun.
This is amazing. This is volleyball at an elite level. Congratulations to the people of Fairview. This is a volleyball town now, man. This place is sold out. The people at Tinora showed up in a big way. This is a great atmosphere.
Big river rivalry, if you're familiar with the areas outside of Defiance. But there is a lot of people with not a whole lot to do on a Tuesday night.
but come watch some outstanding volleyball.
And then go home and rewatch it on YouTube later.
That's right. And where can they watch it?
On NWOhio.live.
There you go. I love it.
Fairview will get a serve up 22-21. Just a reminder for maybe the volleyball novices. Got to win by 2. It's Panico with the serve. Well, might have rolled off the hand of Gamby, but we'll play on as it heads out of play for Tinora.
Aubrey Hammer has just been outstanding with her decision-making for Fairview late in this first set. Good decision that time to let it go out.
Now, next serve ends up in the net. It's Tinora with the opportunity, down 1.
Well, how huge is this serve right here, Randy?
This will be the biggest one of this match so far.
94% serve rate for Zoe.
Roasty gets the good serve. Ends up with the tip. Tinora able to get that over. Now Hammer trying to get it up and over that front row. Tinora clears it from the back with Gamby. Back to Hammer. Hammer's just going to be deflected. And that heads out of play. This Fairview will pick up the point.
Oh, you just got to love Aubrey Hammer, man. She is tenacious. Doesn't care who's in front of her. She is going to go right at him.
It's Tinora serving with set point. But Tinora not done yet. Nagel comes up with a big kill in the middle.
Yeah, nice set inside by Schneider to get her going. Back to 1. Well, anytime you can get Kenzie Nagel going, why not?
Avery Morris, the senior, ready to go. Gets the big serve. McDaniel, that one is going to be deflected, but Tinora able to play it. Back over, that one also deflected. Trying to get a hand on it was Hammer, and now we are going to be tied here in this opening set.
Yeah, how about Paige Gamby? Gets an opportunity on the outside. Says, here comes the boom, baby.
And now, who can put together a run and get 2 points in a row? Well, we're going to get a good start with the ace there out of Morris.
Looked like Patience McDaniel kind of got caught in between, Randy. Didn't know she wanted to back up with the first passer to stay where she was at and set it.
Extra volleyball here in set number 1. This one hugging that sideline is going to be playable. Tinora on the attack, going to this near side. Here's a good deflection in play, and we'll continue on now, tied at 25.
Yeah, Abby Smith at 5'8", doing a great job in the middle of the net. 12 blocks coming in tonight, but it's her timing that gets it done, not her overall size. Great instinctive player.
Abby Smith now with the serve, sends it into the net. Some trouble there for Fairview's. Tinora just needs 1 more point. And they'll turn to their libero, Paige Sebring. Sebring does the same thing, and we'll continue on.
What do you think? There's a little bit of tension on those
Just
serves,
a touch.
huh?
Just a touch. McKenna Kaufman now with the opportunity. Kaufman, the high archer, no problem clearing that over the net, but it set up Tinora pretty well as Paige Gamby able to get it done.
Yeah, you know you're a special player when you have a DS/OH by your name. That is quite the skill set.
We don't know if we want you to play on offense or defense,
Right.
so we'll just have you.
We'll have you do both.
Right. Really good if you're a football player. It's almost expected, right?
Ooh.
It's Tinora looking for 1 more point for the win here in this opening set. Set up in the middle, they'll get it right there. As Tatum Krebs able to put it away, and Tinora is going to win our opening set 28-26.
Oh, Tatum Krebs says, do you want to play darts? Good, you can be the dartboard. Here comes one, Kenna Kaufman.
We can only hope that the rest of the night this is as exciting as this opening set. 28-26, Tinora takes the first one, and we will take a timeout on NWOhio.live.
Discover your potential at 4 County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose 4 County Career Center.
affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
In 1951, DeRochers began servicing their valued customers by repairing radios. Since then, there have been many changes, but one thing has remained the same: DeRochers' continued commitment to providing first-class service to their dedicated customers. DeRochers no longer services radios, but we do service all the major brand appliances. To schedule outstanding service for your appliance repair needs, please call 734-457-9999. Mention this ad and receive a special discount on your initial call. DeRochers, your appliance experts.
Very exciting opening set here on NWOhio.live. Boy, that's the only thing they let us handle, right, is the hanging of the banner. That's the best banner tape job you're going to see.
I'm going to give us a lot of love right there, Randy. It looks straight, right? It's uniformed. Not one side is dipping or anything. And we had to navigate that iPad that was filming the JV match.
Yeah, so did not get made fun of at all by the Tinora varsity team sitting
that might have happened.
behind you. That might have been a little bit, but
I was really impressed how loose they were before the match, right? We're over there where they were sitting right during the JV game, and you'd think that they'd be all tension balled up, but they weren't that way at all.
Looking to reclaim the GMC. Haven't been conference champions since 2021. The last two have been owned by Fairview, but the last 8, as we said in our pregame, have been between these two combined.
Well, when Fairview looks back at set number 1 and said, how do we lose that one? It was the free points into the net on the serve, I think, that they're going to lament.
Tinora has the serve as we begin this set number 2. It's Roasty, and it's going to be a point for the Rams.
A little shank you very much. Thank you. We'll take that point. Let's see where Roasty goes again. Do you go back to the same spot? I think yes.
Serve this one up. Trying to find a dead spot in between the front and the back row. Nearly had it. Set up Tinora pretty well as Noggle able to put that away for the second point.
Noggle inside and Krebs inside. Just keep going there. There has not been an answer all night long by Fairview.
So Roasty now ready for the serve once again. This time puts a little bit more mustard on that one as Fairview will play this one. Hammer didn't get a good hit off the palm. Spins that one out of play.
This is almost like an identical start to the first set. Tinora kind of ran out. Coach Cholik called the timeout to get her team refocused, and it worked.
From the back, that was a good attempt there as it clears the net for McDaniel. Fairview back on the attack with Hammer, gets it up and over that front wall. Fairview another opportunity. Hammer able to power through that one and picks up the kill for the Apaches.
Yeah, watch Hammer, got herself in a tremendous position, attacks, and then her swing path, Randy, is so deadly. She gets absolutely everything behind it. Fantastic work by Aubrey Hammer.
Now needing just an extra minute. Looks like Roasty having some problems. Looks like we're able to go. Sets up a good pass, just a little bit behind Noggle trying to find something in the middle.
Well, you don't see that very often out of Tinora, do you? Everything's always on point. Just one of those rare moments that gets away from him.
So Hammer now ready with a serve. It's a big opportunity. As Roasty tried to make something happen with the backhand, sends it into the net.
Now watch Hammer. She'll get back here. Whistle goes, and she's going to serve it right away. They don't waste much time here at Fairview.
Fairview's come back to tie this now at 3. Here's a one-handed play. Good one out of Roasty. McDaniel with a thunderous kill there as Fairview grabs the lead.
A good work in the back by Paige Sebring. Almost was able to get that one back up.
Hammer now to serve. One dug out. As Morris trying to make something happen. Looking for the corner. That one kept alive by Vogelsong. And now the block is a good one out of Fairview as McDaniel comes up with one there.
How about McDaniel construction building walls at the net since 2024.
A huge one there as Fairview takes the 5-3 lead. Hammer with a good serve once again. Pass, this one headed out of play. Fairview's going to play it. Back for McDaniel, trying to go across the net. Tinora on the attack. That one dug out. Abby Smith had it. One a little too far into the net, but Tinora unable to clean up. Another unforced error out of the Rams.
Just a weird play. It looked like it was going to snap back over on the Fairview side. Rolls over onto Tinora.
Hammer's serve does get cleared, and now McDaniel trying to come up with something. Sent that one backward. Fairview unable to play it.
One of the best things about volleyball, Randy, is if there's a bad play, the teammates go over and pick each other up all the time. We should do that in broadcasting, right? If we mispronounce a name or something, you go, like, come on, you're all right, Miles, you got this one. I'll do that to you if you do,
all right?
How about that?
I like it. Tinora able to come up with another point there out of Avery Morris. So Morris with the serve. Nearly throws the ball almost behind her. And McDaniel's going to have one blocked back at her, but Fairview able to continue on.
And a free attempt here, got to come through.
They do just that, but how about Vogelsong to a knee to come up with a dig. Another block at the net. McDaniel, third opportunity. That one is going to be in play and a point for the Apaches.
This Fairview offense loves the outside pin to the left-hand side, and why not? First it was Hammer, now it's McDaniel coming through big time, now up 7-5.
And now Vogelsong will serve. That one dug out by the libero on the other side in Sebring. Nearly had the effort to clear that by Vogelsong.
That is an impressive attack by Krebs. She is off the net, just rises as high as she needs and comes through again. Time and time again, Krebs delivers.
Yeah, you saw in that replay how close Vogelsong was to clearing that herself off the dig. And now a big block for Tinora as Fairview try to come up with a play, and McDaniel trying to make something happen. The two-handed set, but just couldn't get it up and over the tape there, and it ends up in the net.
Well, the middles for Tinora, they will play in your mind, won't they?
Yep.
If you just go barely over the net, you know it's going to be returned, so sometimes it causes some indecision.
It's tied at 7 here in the second set. And now Sebring, it's the good serve. Now Hammer from the back. That one is going to be dug out, but out of play. And Aubrey Hammer steps up with a big play.
Just give it to Hammer as many times as you can. No moment too big for Aubrey Hammer.
So now 8-7. Fairview's reclaimed the lead. And now a big ace out of the Apaches.
Yeah, Morris beside herself after that one.
Quick serve. We'll have Tinora playing as Fairview caught flat-footed there.
Yeah, how about a veteran setter right there, Roasty, sees the defense spread out. I'm gonna get you with a little peekaboo action. Don't see you.
That is exactly what happened. Turns the serve over to the sophomore, Ella Schaublin. Schaublin with a good serve. And McDaniel trying to come up with the set. That one's gonna be deflected out on Tinora, so Fairview will earn the serve back. McDaniel, their 5'7" junior hitter. A good one at the net. Aubrey Hammer, a little misdirection.
Aubrey Hammer says, I'm gonna hang out at the net, get a little free pizza. Thank you very much.
Big point there. Daniel with another serve. Tinora trying to get set up. Fairview, good play there. Back to Hammer. Hammer for the corner. Back to Tinora. And set up Gamby comes up with a big kill.
Gamby's such an outstanding all-around player. Look, it's not very often you see a DS that has that kind of swing on the outside also, right? She is outstanding.
Good serve there for Tinora. Now Fairview's opportunity runs long. Rams inching closer, down just one. Gamby with the serve. That one heads out.
Good decision by Vogelsong to let it go.
We could at least hear from our spot, the Fairview players. You mentioned it, that opening set. Someone yells out, everyone lets it go.
Communication, so important. Not just in relationships, Randy, but also in volleyball.
Good to know. So Fairview leading this one by a couple. Hammer going back, gets that up and over that front wall. That has been the difficult thing to do. Back to Hammer again. She'll just hammer it and pick up the point.
Absolutely fearless. Does not know that she should not go against big giant middles. She doesn't care. She'll take down the giant.
13-10 Fairview. Good serve there from Zedike. Back to Hammer again. That one dug out by Morris. Morris trying to come up with something. And now we scramble a little bit with a big volley. And stepping up in the middle, but Abby Smith coming up with a big play.
Yeah, watch Abby Smith. She's going to take on, in the middle, Krebs. Just going to play off it, a little change of pace.
Zedike waiting for the officials. Might be a spot of sweat on the floor they want to clean up.
A little housekeeping is going to have to go on right here. You know, going back to that replay of Abby Smith coming through with the big point, isn't it awesome when you see the realization that they're going to get the point and the giant smile that comes on everybody's face? The enthusiasm in which these ladies play.
And it is cranked up a little bit against your rival. Serve there goes long, so Tinora will get it back. Going to the junior Krebs. Send this one near us, but that one is going to be played out. Tinora with the opportunity. Can't go into Morris as McDaniel unable to do anything with it.
Morris is an angle hitter from the outside. In the first set, she came far angle, this time going back corner on the ankle. Be interesting if Fairview realizes that, starts taking that away.
Krebs with another serve. That one is a good one as Fairview will play this one. Setting up Morris. There it is again. Trying to come up with this one out of the net. A big opportunity. Fairview just unable to do it, but again, Patience McDaniel trying to take those attacks from Morris head on.
Yeah, that time Fairview realized what Morris likes to do, tried to take it away, went off the block. Great hustle by Vogelsong, just couldn't get it back up in the air.
So here's Tinora now with a chance to tie. Close serve ruled out, and now Fairview will get it back.
It was right in front of us. I think it was a correct call, right? It wasn't like a football barely going over the goalpost or anything like that, but still.
A tough one on Friday night. It's a deflection at the net. And now Hammer will send this one into that back row.
Price is right.
I guess so.
Another Plinko point for Fairview.
16-13, as long as the Yodeler doesn't make an appearance. Morris again. Fairview able to dig out that one. Hammer sends it over. Trying to come up with a block, but it didn't really need it. Tinora didn't have anyone in position.
Well, I think this is actually going to go. Oh, you see it right there, the net. Contacts Hammer just enough. And it's going to go to Tinora. Tough moment in this match for Fairview, but the correct call.
It looks like there is a spot of some.
If Fairview wants some clarification, Hammer goes over.
Oh, and we're going to get a redo. So they're going to wipe the point off the board, and it's going to be as if it never happened.
Now Tinora wants to know, well, wait a minute. Why did you rule that way? I always think if volleyball players want to be future attorneys, this is a great moment, right? They get to go over and litigate with the judge. Sir, I'm not sure about that. You see the tape did contact, but did it swing to her or she went into it?
So the safest way to make sure there's no sort of incident is to just redo it.
That's going to allow Tinora to rotate through. Remember, Panico here, tremendous in the first set, serving the rock up. See if she comes through again.
Does get a good set. McDaniel once again, another big dig. Trying to get Hammer, that one off the tape, and now 4 hits will be the call.
Let's see if it hits it. Yep, it hits the tape and bounces back. Really the first time by Fairview defensively that they're able to get Noggle to get it back up in the air. She has been true on every swing so far.
So Tinora gets the point off the redo. And now Roasty with the serve that goes just long. Fairview with another opportunity with Aubrey Hammer. How about stepping up, Abby Smith with the big block.
Oh, look at Abby Smith. Rise and block, young lady. Big time denial.
15 blocks coming into tonight with a huge one there. Tinora trying to go on the attack again. Morris looking for that angle. That one is going to be dug out. On a second effort. Not quite there for Fairview. Tinora comes up with a point.
Now, Roasty, how about her, the wily veteran? Everybody's thinking 1, 2, 3. I'll just dump it over where you're not.
Now Morris to serve. Morris take a little bit of something off that one. This comes over McDaniel. McDaniel with a hammer.
Oh, in the first set, we had a little bit of darts. Second set, let's play some more darts. Good, you can be the dartboard, McDaniel says to Roasty.
Just glad Roasty had enough reflex to put the hands up.
You and I would be at the dentist right now.
That is absolutely correct.
He's spitting chiclets.
From the back, Hammer, the palm strike. Tinora trying to do the same thing, so Fairview back on the attack. Not a clean kill, but it all counts the same for McDaniel here.
Now Fairview's gonna have to finish. Remember, first 1 to 20 in the first set. They're at 20 to the first time here in the second set. We're gonna get a timeout.
So late timeout called there by Tinora, so we want to tell you our broadcast tonight brought to you by Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor, serving our community and beyond. Visit Willis.com to learn more. And we're brought to you by Renewed Therapeutics. Reclaim your vitality, reignite the spark, feel renewed with Renewed Therapeutics in White House. Call Brandy at 419-877-8159 or visit renewed-therapeutics.com. Also, don't forget, following our match tonight, we will be awarding our, there it is, our Spangler Candy World Sweet Player of the Game. Almost too sweet.
Candy World, you've been there. How
I
fun
have.
is it?
It was a great experience. Love the, that's a great experience too. He will not be our Sweet Player of the Game.
He was enthusiastic though, wasn't he?
That is a word to describe it, yes. Everyone loves it when NWOhio.live shows up.
It usually means great volleyball and free t-shirts.
That's right. Sometimes even in that order.
Now timeout. Well played by Bretta Hegarty. Her team responds.
Sebring with the serve. That one catches the top of the net. Rolls over, and a big break and a big point for Tinora.
You're going to see it right here. Top tape. Rolls right down. 3 points now separate these two.
Sebring gets a second serve. That one no problem, I should say. had everyone on the Fairview bench kind of puzzled. They all looked around to see who's going to play that, end up landing in between them safely in. So back-to-back aces now has this at 20-18, as there is a very excited Fairview student section behind us about 20 minutes before the varsity game began.
Coach Cholik calls the timeout after a couple hubby-wife disagreements in the back row. I got it, you take it. All of a sudden, it hits the floor.
Well, we saw this, like you said, in the opening set. Fairview led this one. Tinora battled back, and the Rams ended up winning it 28-26. Fairview just wants to make sure nothing like that happens here in this second set.
Be realistic, right? Fairview has to win set number 2. You go down 0-2. That is a lot of work that in front of you, right? You even it up at 1-1, your energy is much different.
So Sebring will have the serve. Her team is down 2, sends it into the net. So here's Fairview with the point, and now they'll get the serve.
Right. See how important these points are. Sebring absolutely frustrated as she served it into the net.
Kind of Kaufman will step up. Has a big opportunity here. High arcing serve, clears without a problem. Tinora on the attack, coming from the back hammer, looking for the corner. That one, a little bit too much of an angle, ends up out of play.
Yeah, had she been a couple feet to her left, it would have been the right move. Just goes a little bit too wide. Now back to 2 points.
With Ellis Schaublin ready to serve. Schaublin gets this one. Vogelsong digs it out. And again, that Plinko ball off the ceiling as another helper for the Apaches.
Unbelievable pass set by Kenna Kaufman. Back to the net, puts it in a good spot. Panico delivers.
So here's McDaniel to serve. It's this one into the back. Sebring will get it. And Vogelsong with the attempt there. It sends it right up over by us in the student section.
Paige Gamby, one of the best hitters on this team. 313 coming into tonight.
Gamby now gets that serve. Fairview's going to come from out of play, but they're able to play it. And Gamby's going to race up. Trying to line up for a big kill there was Krebs. Trying to keep it alive. Back to Morris. Vogelsong with another big dig. Into the net, and Tinora unable to dig it out.
Sometimes you don't have to hit it extremely hard. Just put it in the right spot. A little peekaboo action by Kenna Kaufman. Look at the bodies hitting the floor for Tinora. Everybody hustling. Can't get it back up in the air.
So now Brooklyn Zedike, the sophomore, ready to serve for the Apaches.
I think we're going to get a timeout by Tinora. Referee does not give it to Coach Haggerty.
She was trying to explain to the official she wanted one. And now Hammer's kill attempt.
Hammer saying that it was been deflected. Not going to get the call.
So 23-21. Coach Haggerty good with going on the attack, so she'll change her mind about the timeout. And now here's Tatum Krebs to serve again. Krebs a line drive effort. That one dug out. Now races up to keep it alive. Coming back to Morris. Morris is blocked. Tinora wanted to make sure they get that over the right amount of hits. Now Hammer, it's the big set across the net, and it's a big one for the Apaches.
Well, how about court awareness? She's had huge swings all night long, recognizes where that Tinora defense is, just places it where they're not that time. Boy, what a night for Aubrey Hammer.
So now it looks like timeout will be taken. So Fairview 1 point away, trying to tie this up at a set apiece.
Boy, it is tense in those huddles, right? You know how you know coaches have your attention? Look at all the eyeballs. staring right at each coach, and they are focused. Squinty eyes is what I always used to call them, Randy, because they are focused. They don't have wide eyes where they're scared, but they're focused. Some squinty eyes staring right at them.
Well, good to know. So you're looking for the squinty eyes.
Squinty, yeah, because that means they're intense. They're ready to go.
Okay. So if I take my glasses off and have to squint, I'm suddenly intense?
You're always intense, my buddy. Especially when we go out to eat afterwards.
That's when I'm the most intense. It's 24-21. Fairview with a chance to tie this up. Into the hands of the sophomore Chloe Panico. Sebring gets the dig. That one's going to get into the net. And Fairview is going to come away with the set 2 win. So 25-21, they'll battle back after dropping the opener. So we know we're going to go at least 4. We'll see how this plays out here on NWOhio.live.
Discover your potential at Four County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose Four County Career Center.
In 1951, DeRochers began servicing their valued customers by repairing radios. Since then, there have been many changes, but one thing has remained the same: DeRochers' continued commitment to providing first-class service to their dedicated customers. DeRochers no longer services radios, but we do service all the major brand appliances. To schedule outstanding service for your appliance repair needs, please call 734-457-9999. Mention this ad and receive a special discount on your initial call. DeRochers, your appliance experts.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
Miles, we have had 2 exciting sets of volleyball so far in Fairview, guaranteed at least 2 more. So 28-26. Tinora wins the opener. Fairview comes back 25-21. We had a visit with the Apache there in between. He knows. And now looking forward to at least 2 more sets of volleyball.
That young man has a lot of fun, doesn't he?
He does.
It was nice of him to come visit with us. I was going to listen because he had that spear up against me. And I was like, whatever you want to say, man, I'm listening to. No, a lot of fun. This is a Fairview community, Randy, that they really embrace volleyball here, don't they?
They do. And really athletics as a whole. And by the way, I know you walked in when you were having a conversation with them, but great to see AD here back once again after battling some health problems
Paul
earlier.
Junker, great job.
Mr. Junker.
Yeah, he is a fantastic guy. Always love visiting with him because he'll tell you exactly how it is, right? He does not sugarcoat anything and does a really good job here.
So I don't know if Mr. Junker wants me to give away too much information, but a 8th grade gym teacher at Evergreen Middle School in 1990.
Were you in his class?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. It was a pass-fail class, wasn't it?
I'm not going to tell you which one I did.
Tough serve to open up right there.
And that's going to be a big ace out of Aubrey Hammer. So Fairview comes out with the hammer to begin the 3rd set.
They find that vacant spot right in the middle, and Gamby couldn't get it back in the air.
Hammer couldn't serve it up fast enough after getting the ball in her hands.
Scoreboard a little slow to give the point to Fairview.
Block is going to be kept alive, and McDaniel in 2nd effort.
What worked by Vogelsong to get it back up for Fairview.
Now Fairview coaches wanted to call as Tinora might have been in the net. Now McDaniel trying a second one. That one's going to be dug out by Sebring. Now the digs continue this side the other time. Elizabeth Bach with a big one. As we will have one of our longest rallies of the night. Finally, one-handed effort out of Bach. Sent it backward as she tried to punch the ball up and keep it alive.
Yeah, Zoe Roasty delivers yet again with just a placement shot.
They were quick to put that, and we got the yelling until someone realized that the scoreboard was incorrect, and it was quickly corrected.
Well, the thing about being a scorekeeper, if you mess up, someone will let you know.
That's
Usually
right.
Everyone will let you know.
Tip at the net, won by Tinora, as Gamby will see the good look there, just able to get a piece.
The roofing company of Gamby, right over top, denies it.
Seems Avery Morris has had a pretty good all-around game so far. Tinora on the attack, coming back to Gamby, is able to find a spot to put that one.
This is a tremendous set by Roasty. And Gamby just climbs the ladder. Absolute laser coming out of her hand.
And saw Allison Ciolik, head coach for Fairview, coming out and telling her girls, cut some of the angles off. Now a little tip at the net. Gamby sends this over. McDaniel with an opportunity. Hammer is going to reach up and over a teammate to get a good pass. As we get another long rally going here.
Both teams just selling out.
A big diving effort out of Fairview. Another huge effort. Now we'll get a whistle. Didn't we get a whistle or did they just stop?
We had a whistle.
Never really heard a call.
Inadvertent whistle. No point were awarded.
Now serve goes long, so Fairview will get this one back. It might be one of the oddest things we've seen in a while.
Yeah, maybe the official just got tired of watching it. It was the longest rally of the night. At some point in time, Matlock's coming on. We want to be home to watch it.
So here's Liberty Vogelsong to serve. And might have caught the heel of the shoe of Hammer. We're going to take a look at the replay.
Oh, what a first pass. And then, hello, a big-time three ball. Paige Gamby, so impressive.
Sebring, sidewinding serve. Back to McDaniel. That one's blocked back. And it is Krebs working hard at the net for Tinora to get the point.
Credit Kaylee Schneider. Comes up with that big block. One-on-one against McDaniel, and she delivered.
Sebring with the serve once again. So right to McDaniel. That one is set over, but that one ends up just out of play, it looks like.
You could see it coming because Kaufman had peeked. Took her eyes, surveyed the floor, tried to go over there. Good idea, just a little bit long.
Sebring with the serve. Hammer trying to play this one, but that one aimed right for Gamby. Gamby will come back. Fairview, just reactionary more than anything else. Able to get one through a block. Tinora with a second opportunity. Set wasn't where they wanted it, but it does clear the net. And now Tinora with the opportunity again. Back pass coming to the near side. And we're going to get ourselves a violation.
Yeah, McDaniel got herself in the net. You saw a back part of that play right there. Hands contact to the net. Huge error. 8-2 now. Fairview calling timeout because why, Randy? They're snacking on some serious danger right now.
Just a little bit of some danger. So we want to tell you that our game tonight brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday. That's the opposite. By calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. And we're brought to you by Brian Ford, celebrating 25 years of business. Brian Ford services all makes and models with free pickup and delivery for service jobs. Visit them at brianford.com.
That's a great idea. Free pickup and delivery for service.
Heck yeah.
You can continue with your day instead of having to sit there and wait in line to get an oil change, get your tires rotated. That's fantastic.
Schedule an appointment the middle of your work day. You don't want to give up a day of work, or you're trying to figure out, well, if we get it there in the morning, how do I get it back at the end of the day?
Love it.
Conversation I just had with my wife recently.
And communication is key in relationships and volleyball, Randy.
See, both of those going on here. He's not the best color man in the business for nothing, folks.
That broadcasting school is paying off.
Tinora on the attack is, we saw both teams, that ball goes in the air, and you can see on the floor that ball is surrounded.
You wonder if Fairview just expended so much energy in set number 2 to get that one a little bit flat. Not the same court coverage here in set 3.
Sebring's gone on a run from that service line. Here's McDaniel. That one, it's like might have been partially deflected. Coming across, there's one just out of play. It's Callie Snyder with the opportunity there for Tinora.
Well, Fairview needed a break, got one there with the long shot out.
Gives them the opportunity to serve. Tinora with the opportunity there. Vogelsong was ready, but Krebs just drops that one right in.
You can't go one-on-one with Krebs. You're going to have to send an army full of Fairview defenders in the middle to stop her. Krebs and Nagel have been absolutely insane in the middle.
Serve right back to Tinora. It was a deflection, but Tinora is able to use this one. Speaking of deflections, that one deflected deep and out of play. It's Tinora picks up another point.
Paige Gamby, here's a surprise, comes through yet again. She has been so solid for Tinora. Fairview times the block extremely well, but just too much power. Uses it, goes off for a free point.
Schaublen ready to serve. One dug out. Vogelsong comes up with a big play. Coming back to McDaniel. As Fairview began to celebrate, didn't realize that Tinora had dug that out, and finally will pick up the point.
Yeah, I couldn't get the number, but somebody had pancaked it, got their hand barely underneath it, got it back in the air.
Good thing for Fairview that ended up out of play. That could have been a lot worse as McDaniel will serve. Sebring starts one there as there's one that blocked that ends up out of play as Gamby has that far corner. Now she'll serve. Now Fairview.
I thought it might have been a double.
On the attack there. Hammer able to still come up with a big play.
Fairview gets back in this third set. That's going to be because of outside attacks like Hammer. She was automatic in sets 1 and 2. Got to start getting her heated up again.
Fairview back to serve. A good one there out of Z-Dyke. And now the Apaches able to put together back-to-back points.
Abby Smith again with the correct timing at the net. Not a great set for Krebs to do something with it, but Smith sends denial.
Z-Dyke to serve once again. Tinora was going to let that go and ends up coming in, and the ace will make it 12-7.
This is a team that thrives on serve when it is going. 62 aces into tonight, adding to that total.
Z-Dyke with another serve. This one played by Sebring. Krebs set up. Deflection's going to end up.
That almost hit Curtis.
Yeah, I was going to say, that one ended up near Curtis.
I
High
must
into the stands.
kill this ball, and she does. Krebs, hey, watch out, Curtis, watch out. Boy, you know you hit it hard when it goes all the way up to the top row.
It's true. Gave us the high sign that he's good.
Wow, that's relative.
That he's uninjured. There's one at the net. Fairview is going to set over. Set in the middle, gets the tip, but that one's going to end up just out. Noggle trying to make it happen, but just a little too much there.
Nasty.
Good serve. Tinora sends this one out of play. It's Panico with the ace.
If you and I are playing back row for Tinora right now, we're in traction trying to get that one out. The drop on that serve was absolutely silly.
Second opportunity. Tinora playing this one. That one blocked her into the net. Couldn't quite tell at either rate. Still a point for Fairview.
Yeah, remember Panico, first set, went on a run. Momentum starting to turn with her serve for Fairview.
Yeah, trying to do the same thing here. Coming across court, Tinora able to play this one. Hammer trying to get cute, stepped off the front line and didn't get enough on that one.
I saw the double block coming at her, thought she had rolled over top of it, just didn't get it done.
So now Zoe Rosti ready to serve for the Rams. Opportunity for Fairview. Tinora trying to have to dig this one out of the net. They're unsuccessful. Fairview comes up with a point.
Abby Smith, the senior, comes through for a point. Serving right in front of one of the Crescent News reporters.
Hammer gets a good serve now from the seated position, able to come up with the opportunity, but all that did was give Tinora the second chance, and they're finally able to put it away.
I love the decision by Avery Morris to go off of one. Sees that Fairview defense is spread thin. Nobody can rally up to it. Smart play by Morris.
Morris will now serve their team in front, 15-11. Daniel gets enough of it to keep it alive, getting enough of it, but Sebring diving to come up with that, and then through a block, and then we'll see a player roll under the net for the violation. Tinora picks up the point.
Yeah, tough break on the violation. Now up to 5 for Tinora.
Morris to serve again. This one cleared. Tinora tries to play this one. Vogelsong uses her whole body to keep that alive. Tinora trying to go with a directional on the tip. How about Fairview? Able to come right back with McDaniel.
Great effort by Kaufman to get it in a workable spot for McDaniel. McDaniel's got one of the best celebrations on a kill on this Fairview team.
They had the back row for Tinora, all leaning one way, comes back, gets the point. Now Vogelsong to serve. And the dig was the perfect pass for McDaniel. Puts it away with authority.
Now, what do you love? I love pizza. The best kind of pizza. Some free pizza right at the net. Let's pig out.
So Vogelsong ready to serve again. Again, right at the libero. Now Tenora's opportunity goes long. That lead has shrunk now, 16-14. Look over and think maybe Tinora use a timeout, but they elect not to. As Vogelsong gets another good serve. Big dig there out of Hammer, but that one ends up out of play. Tinora is able to come right back and get a point.
Really, no need to call a timeout. Just get it over to Paige Gamby on the outside. She is going to deliver for Tinora.
17-14. Tinora with the serve and the lead. That one goes right in the middle of the defense. Hammer comes up with that one. McDaniel's attempt played over by Tinora. Vogelsong from a knee with a big play. Now McDaniel's blocked back at her. Krebs from the middle. And a huge kill.
It's like Jaws when it attacks out of the water. The big claws in the middle. Unbelievable. Tatum Krebs She will hurt you in a big way.
So now 18-14, and it is Fairview who will use a timeout here. This all-important third set, trying to regain control.
Both coaches have been absolutely fantastic tonight with their timely manner in which they've called timeouts. And more importantly, both teams, when they've had a timeout, they've responded extremely well, haven't they?
They have. So winner of this one will try to go a leg up in the GMC. As we mentioned at the top of our broadcast, both teams 1-0 along with Edgerton and Paulding. Edgerton very quietly 6-0 so far this season. Also ranked in the first volleyball poll of the year. Good serve from Sebring. Tinora has used it from that back row, hammer with it, setting up Krebs in the middle. Vogelsong, a big dig to McDaniel. McDaniel gets the set. Looks like two Tinora players both kind of running to that far side. That still works out well for the Rams.
They're both teams just saddled substantially with unbelievable liberos. Sebring, Vogelsong, fantastic work on the back row.
And now Fairview will come up with a point here.
You see Coach Haggerty right there covering her mouth so her opponent doesn't see what she's saying with her clipboard. Do you think there's that many lip readers in athletics?
Well, Michigan football will tell you yes.
Another fantastic dig by Fairview.
Tinora just not going to go on the attack. We'll just use the set to get this one over. And now an opportunity here for the Apaches. High pass is dug out. Here's Krebs trying to go with the backhand and ends up picking up the point.
The second time Krebs has broke this out. Doesn't come with a big giant swing, just kind of pokes it over where Fairview's not. It's kind of unfair because you're prepared for a monster swing and she just puts it where you're not.
So we'll get, looks like some more sweat, perspiration, some sort of.
Randy, come on, ladies do not sweat. They glisten, right?
Is that what
sometimes a little
so
that.
Some glisten is on the floor.
That's right. And I'll tell you here, folks, it is humid in here, isn't it?
It is. Because
it's a tight gym, and there's a lot of bodies in here.
Looks like everything taken care of here.
Here, Mr. Official, here's a dirty, sweaty towel. Thanks, ladies.
We continue on with the serve of Schaublin. Fairview trying to get this one from that back row and ends up in the net. Extends that lead, now 21-15. So do know, no matter what happens here, Tinora will be forced to go to a fourth set for just the second time this year. Fairview's attempt is going to just hug the line, and it looks like it's going to stay in.
Tough break for Tinora because that serve by Schaublin was absolutely nasty. Don't give up on a play. That's what Fairview does. Finds a way to get it in.
Gets the good serve. And a kill attempt goes to the far corner, and Gamby's going to keep that one in play.
Gamby does such an amazing job of getting her feet set and attacking. And how about Roasty delivering yet another fantastic set?
It's 22-16. Hammer's attempt is out of play. Gamby will serve once again. That one ends up out of play, so here's the opportunity for Fairview They're going to stay alive. Oh, they put the wrong point on the board. Now they'll change that. Saw one long run that opening set out of Fairview. Serve is Zedike. Can they do another one? To Krebs. That one's out of play.
That's a tough ball for Krebs to deal with because it's coming from behind her. So she has to turn her body, contort it to get a good swing on it.
Another good serve. It's Tinora scrambling. Krebs able to send that over. A diving effort to Zedike. Looks like went off the face of McDaniel. We're going to take a look at this one.
Yeah, a little friendly fire for Fairview. Krebs with a little roll shot. Goes off McDaniel's melon out of bounds.
Krebs, the serve to try to take this all-important third set. And before the corner, Krebs able to play it. And here's one off the ceiling that Fairview will play on. Hammer gets it. Tinora with the opportunity. The second try. That one ends up off the wall, and Tinora will take our third set, 25-18. Tinora now up 2-1. They'll have the chance for the win. We'll see if they can do it when we return here on NWOhio.live.
In 1951, DeRochers began servicing their valued customers by repairing radios. Since then, there have been many changes, but one thing has remained the same: DeRochers' continued commitment to providing first-class service to their dedicated customers. DeRochers no longer services radios, but we do service all the major brand appliances. To schedule outstanding service for your appliance repair needs, please call 734-457-9999. Mention this ad and receive a special discount on your initial call. DeRochers, your appliance experts.
Discover top-quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top-quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
Discover your potential at Four County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose Four County Career Center.
Raider Roberts, Miles Holiday back with you here as we are ready for set number 4. 2-1, Tinora leads this one. And it's been good, celebration of volleyball?
It really has been, right? This has been outstanding play. Interesting that Fairview goes out with a minute left off their bench and stands in the floor and kind of like, all right, we're here. Let's keep going, right? Maybe sending a message to Tinora.
Trying to get their attention. I don't know if that's something she wanted to do, but so Eastwood took Tinora to a 4th set in their season opener, and that's been the only 4-setter for Tinora this year.
That's pretty dominant, isn't it? They are a fantastic volleyball team. So is Fairview. They are not out of this one. However, Randy, I don't think they can chase early. They've been chasing early all night long. They're going to have to get out to a quick lead here in set number 4.
Might have been what was mentioned. Maybe that was the quick point given in the huddle here. So they're still getting everything set with the lineup. So it looks like we are good to go now. So Zoe Rosti will do the serving here to begin set number 4. Tinora trying to put this away to improve to 2-0 in the Green Meadows Conference. Serve's going to roll up off the hands of McDaniel for an early ace.
And they kind of handcuffed McDaniel, rolls backwards. An unforced error for Fairview. Not exactly what they wanted to start this fourth set.
So Roasty will come up with this one. This one playable for Fairview as they come over to Hammer. And that one's going to ping pong off a couple of players.
It looked like Morris is going to get it right here, but she thinks that Nagel might get it first. A little miscommunication right there. Really, Nagel should get out of the way, let the outside Morris take it.
It's Aubrey Hammer. A good serve there for Fairview. Trying to get a block set up in the middle as Nagel comes up with a play. And now Tinora gets the serve back.
I can't think of another team in recent memory, Randy, that is good in the middle as this Tinora team is.
Yeah, it's tough to think of one. That is really good there. Puts it on display. They get a good block. But back at Fairview. It's another opportunity here. And now a back pass coming to the near side. And a good setup and a good play there, Callie Snyder.
Yeah, this is a great set. Put it outside by Roasty. Everybody in the gym thought they were going to go in the middle to Nagel. Get your right outside going. Nice job by Snyder with the big kill.
Here's Avery Morris with the serve. Morris will get this one. Fairview will play it. This Hammer's got to race up. Now a diving effort by Morris to keep that alive. Tinora trying to make something happen on defense, but Fairview able to pick up something, found a spot there in the back row.
Well, if you think the legs might start to die in set number 4, Patience McDaniel says, I will show you. I still got some spring in those steps.
It's now Abby Smith to serve for Fairview. Sends it into the net. It's a tough break for Fairview.
Yeah, it felt as if they finally had a little bit of momentum here in set number 4. And then they give a free one up. And they really struggled with Sebring serves in set number 4, or 3 rather.
Sebring will serve it right back into the net. So, gift returned.
Almost got Krups in the back of the head.
Now Kenna Kaufman will have no such trouble with the net. And blocking that far side. That one's going to end up just getting through the net. And now we will see Ella Schaublin back to serve.
Long talk by Coach Haggerty on the way back to serve this one.
Sophomore trying to hug this near sideline. And McDaniel just mishit it and a break for Tinora.
Fairview got to be careful now. First time in this match, body language not positive for Fairview.
Second serve, this one is kept alive by McDaniel. And an attempt there for Hammer, but it looks like that one ends up out of play as Tinora extends their lead now to 7-3.
Yeah, you wonder how long Coach Cholik will wait to call a timeout in set number 4 here.
Schaublin serve in the same spot. There's a block back over to Fairview. They're going to try to play this one near the net. And keeping it alive, and a nice play there, Patience McDaniel.
McDaniel, sometimes you don't get a path on it. Just kind of put it where you want, hope it goes off a block. At that time it does.
McDaniel now ready to serve. This one. Everett Schaublin to make sure she doesn't touch it as we're going to take a look at the replay.
Fairview celebrating as if they got the ace, and I guess they did. It grazed Schaublin for the point.
It's a big ace. And they're going to follow it up with what looks like a second one.
How about a little slice 'em and dice 'em action? Yeah, barely on the line, just enough.
Well, McDaniel back-to-back aces pulled Fairview within one. Tinora into the net it goes, and we're even at 7.
Now, just when you think Fairview is going to disappear, the service game reappears.
So McDaniel serves this one into the net. So after Fairview had tied it, The error gives the lead in serve back over to Tinora.
You know, Randy, I've been trying to find someone to compare Paige Gamby to, because she's been outstanding all night long. Oh, wow, it's going to be a good one for Fairview, but how about Emily Londot for Ohio State, the outside hitter for Ohio State that actually rotates to the back row? Same type of player. Fantastic every time she has an opportunity.
There's Liberty Vogelsong with the serve, that great back set. Picks up a point. There's Krebs. Bangs that one off the back wall. Who can you compare her to?
A monster in the middle, right? Godzilla? I don't know. She is scary in the middle. Our guy Curtis in the top row cam, he can attest to that.
She'll now serve, and she'll keep that one in play in the corner.
Oh, and do you see her? She was telling her teammates, let's go. She was talking to them, letting them know we're going to get this one.
Ready for a second serve. That one goes just long. So Fairview earns the serve back, and now Chloe Panico will serve for Fairview. Tinora going to that far side. There's Morris. Nice play by Kaufman. Tinora back on the attack, this time with a pass to the near side. Morris that far side with the laser, but that one ends up out of play.
Well, we know Morris loves to go angle, right? She has shown it all throughout this match. Goes off the tape a little bit too wide.
It's tied at 10. Here's Fairview, the chance to grab the lead. Tinora a little bit out of sorts, but they get the set. And now Fairview sends it to Tinora, trying to get set up in the middle. And Tinora able to come through as Nagel gets a play.
Nagel comes through with another big point. Each team just kind of inching along here after Tinora had the early lead in set number 4.
Zoe Roasty. Serve for Tinora. And it's going to end up being a big ace as Fairview can't get it back in play. Roasty now with the second opportunity. McDaniel digs that one out, coming to hammer through a block. Tinora just barely keeping it alive as they get a big play from Snyder. And now second opportunity, hammer that one dug out. And Tinora is going to end up picking up the point. 2 huge digs, and Gamby ends up coming away with the kill from the back.
It's a shame anyone had to lose this point because the effort by both teams, elite.
So Roasty will continue to serve. Tinora now leads this one 13-10. That one clears the net. Coming this time over the far side, hammer. 2 Rams go after that one. Hammer comes up. Will get it and make it 13-11.
Just couldn't go wrong getting it to hammer in a hittable spot. Gotta serve up a lot of nice sets to hammer moving forward.
Did a nice job finding her. She's now earned the serve. She'll have a second one as Tinora puts that one in the net.
Well, how good has Paige Gamby been tonight for Tinora? You're shocked that that one went into the net, right?
You are. Or I am. Hammer with a second good serve. Tinora to the middle. Able to come up with a play again as they've found something. Kenzie Nagel there in the middle of that net.
Yeah, I don't know a team in Northwest Ohio that loves to go to the middle more than Tinora, and rightfully so. 2 tremendous players that'll play that middle.
So Morris now with the serve. Tinora, or Fairview, I should say, is going to turn this into a 2-player game. This time they go and find something there with Patience McDaniel.
Patience McDaniel can take off from about anywhere and float in the air. That's one advantage she has against players that are bigger than her at the net.
McKenna Kaufman came in today, 262 assists on the year. She has found her stride here in this 4th set.
How about Kaufman? Just a little dump over. Smart play to knot this up at 14.
Here is Abby Smith to serve. Setting up for the big kill. Tinora get it out as the effort was there out of Paige Sebring. Fairview comes up with a big point.
Yeah, Patience McDaniel heating up. Get her and Hammer going. A little bit of Smith sprinkled in. That's got to be the formula for Fairview moving forward.
So here's Smith to serve. Set to that far side, through a block. Good play there as Gamby will get it. And Sebring will now serve for Tinora. Sebring gets this one right in the middle at Hammer. Taking this up towards the front with McDaniel. Now Sebring gets the dig. Tinora is going to keep this alive on the second effort. Another block. This one's going to come back and out of play.
The Brubaker's all over it. Gets two hands on it, but it's just going to go too wide. Great timing by Brubaker.
Tinora gets the point. Back to the serve with Sebring. Back again, McDaniel gets the touch over. Now Gamby dug out by Hammer. And McDaniel's opportunity goes long, as the officials will agree the Fairview players on the touch.
They're quick on that one, weren't they?
Yeah, we'll say that, yes.
That was like you when I said I'll pick up the check, and you're like, here, bring the check over at dinner. That was fast.
It's Kaufman to serve. Gamby trying to get the tip. That one is going to hit off the net. Tinora wins the serve back and the lead. Schaublin will serve now. Played by McDaniel. He'll come back to her. Tries to get that set all the way across court. Back to Gamby. Gamby's is going to be deflected, and it's a point for Tinora.
Like Gamby, so efficient. Always gets a good swing on it. Comes up big again.
Schaublin will serve one more time. Back set is Fairview trying to cross it up. They want to go across to Panico. And a good play there out of Fairview.
Yeah, smart play by Tinora right here. Just goes and hits it right away. Go off the one ball. Don't try to be too creative with it. Just hit it where they're not.
So McDaniel now to serve. Will catch the net, but we play on. You can probably pick that up through our mics, just the violence that ball was hit at and with.
Oh, Krebs, please don't hurt us. She loves to hit it hard.
Gamby with the serve. Fairview trying to go to Hammer, gets it over, and now Tinora on the attack. Krebs just a touch, but it's out. We play on 19-18. Here's Vogelsong to serve. Waiting to see who's going to blink first. Krebs, one is deflected out.
And Abby Smith tried to challenge her in the middle. But Krebs learned from going a little cute on the last attempt, and she's just going to power through on that one.
Krebs with the opportunity here. Line drive effort. Tinora trying to make something happen after Fairview clears this. And she's reaching out, but Chloe Panico keeping it alive.
Right, Chloe Panico playing right at the net, ready for it. Good job by Tinora trying to play the Plinko ball, getting it back up.
Panico will now serve with her team down one. Going to that far side. That one touched by Vogelsong from the back, off the net. Tinora will get a play. Trying to come across court off the deflection. It's going to be Alina Acne. Hasn't seen a whole lot of playing time coming up with a point.
Now off the block attempt of Abby Smith. That's a big point, Randy. 21, only 4 away now for Tinora.
And now Roasty will serve. McDaniel plays this one. Fairview, a little bit of trouble, but they do clear this. Play in the middle, and it's a good one. Noggle with an opportunity as Fairview's going to use their first timeout. So 22-19 in this fourth set. We want to tell you that our game tonight brought to you by Chappie's Snappy Dogs. New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look up Chappie's Snappy Dogs on Facebook. Also brought to you tonight by Bricks to Clicks. Save you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit Bricks to Clicks in person, 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. Should mention, Fairview still does, I believe, have one more timeout left in this set. And you got to imagine they will use it at some point.
Well, if they're going to play their best volleyball tonight, it's got to be right here, doesn't it? Down by 3, playing for their lives in this match.
Trying to force would be a winner-take-all fifth set.
I like this alignment by Fairview. Got the players that they want on serve receive, ready to go.
Here's Roasty with the serve. Found a spot, caught McDaniel kind of leaning the opposite way. Just about a half second too late.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication between her and Hammer.
Makes it 23-19. Set from the back. That one cleared, and now Tinora have the opportunity. And that one is going to be deflected. And Tinora is going to get the point. And it looks like this is going to be it. Roasty with the serve, the chance to win. Hammer, it's this one high in the air, and Fairview, for the moment, will stay alive.
And good news for Fairview also, get the point, but Aubrey Hammer is the one that's going to serve it up.
So here is Hammer to serve. Back in the middle, that one ends up in the net. 24-21.
Now watch Noggle. She is going to end this one. A little frustrated that she wasn't able to get a better swing on it.
Serve coming. This one played in the back. Tinora gets a little tip over, and now Fairview on the attack with McDaniel. And she'll get it through the block. Makes it 24-22. And now Tinora will want to use a timeout. So the Rams still just need a point. A little uneasy, and that gives us the opportunity to tell you that we're brought to you tonight by Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor, serving our community and beyond. Visit Willis.com to learn more. And we're brought to you by Renewed Therapeutics. Reclaim your vitality, reignite the spark, feel renewed with Renewed Therapeutics in White House. Call Brandy at 419-877-8159 or visit renewed-therapeutics.com. And when we get to the end of the night, whenever that may come, in a point, in 5, in another set, who knows, Miles and I will select a Spangler Candy World Sweet Player of the Game who's going to go home with all sorts of goodies, most importantly, a $10 gift card to Spangler Candy World. And an ace in the corner for Fairview.
Wow, what a tough moment for Avery Morris. She was certain it was going to go long. Bit the back line. Now we're within 1.
So here's Hammer. Try to extend this matchup. This one played in the middle. It comes over to Morris. Vogelsong with the dig to McDaniel. McDaniel had that one hit off. Looks like it might have been someone's head. Tried to play it, and now Fairview goes back to McDaniel. Catches the top of the net, and Tenora's going to get the bounce. And they're going to come away with a 25-23 win and win this one in 4 sets. So Tinora comes up with a huge win, 25-23. So tonight goes 28-26, 21-25, 25-18, 25-23. Tinora will stay unbeaten. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to head down to the floor. Miles Holliday is going to check in with our Spangler Candy World Sweep Player of the Game when we return.
Discover your potential at Four County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose Four County Career Center.
All right, here we come.
Tinora ends up getting the win in 4 sets. They improve to 9-0, go to 2-0 in the Green Meadows Conference. Fairview is going to fall to 6-3 and 1-1. And a big reason of the night is our Spangler Candy Sweet Player of the Game. What an all-round effort out of Paige Gamby. She's down on the floor with our Miles Holliday.
Paige Gamby, our player of the game. This had to be so much fun to play with. The atmosphere is absolutely electric.
Yeah, I thought it was so fun. Our team loves playing in big games like this. The crowd just gets our energy up, and I think we played pretty good.
This was a team that you guys have a lot of offensive firepower. How do you guys determine who the ball is going to go to? Because you were automatic on the outside, but yet your middles were fantastic as well.
Honestly, we just set whoever. Like, we can all put it down. I think it's just a team effort.
Now, this is a huge win. Obviously, between you and Fairview, you guys dominate the league. How important is it to get this win here tonight?
Oh, it's so important. It's going to lift us up through this whole GMC season, and yeah.
Yeah, you guys are a fantastic team. Only dropped 2 sets all year long. You guys got big plans?
Yeah. I think we want a good season. Because we have a ton of seniors, we want to end really good. So.
All right, last thing for you. Here is your player of the game ball. You got to serve it that way. You've been serving it fantastic all night long. Let's give us one more good one. Oh, there it is, and it's off the net, and it goes over. Paige Gamby, congratulations. What a great night. She was fantastic all night long, Randy.
As she certainly was, had a big part and handled a lot of different things for Tinora as the Rams, like Miles said, lost a set for just the second time this year. First one since their opener against Eastwood, but the state-ranked Rams, who are looking for their first GMC title since 2021, off to a big start as they get a big important win on the road here at Fairview. I want to thank everyone for making our night possible. Can't thank Ken Reeker enough for all the work he does, pushing all the buttons, handling all the graphics, doing everything else in between. Of course, Curtis Aldrich high atop the reservation here with the work on the camera. And, of course, Paul Junker, the athletic director here at Fairview, always welcoming each and every time we come and visit. So it's a 4-set win for Tinora. They get the win over Fairview to stay unbeaten. For my partner, Miles Holliday, and our entire NWOhio.live crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.